body is
Mowing down the opposition and won championship for 5 years, Superlek claimed the championship title. Became the first one to stop Rodtang himself. And put together a double-digit winning streak. Dubbed the kicking machine for his chopping leg strikes, he now sits at the top of the Muay Thai pound-for-pound rankings. From Thailand, tough kid, which he lived up to on the local scene. But after seeing his explosive legs in action, the fans dubbed the rising star the kicking machine. Superlek's slicing elbow also earned him a fearsome reputation. Known in Muay Thai as Soken God, it cuts up and through the guard. With such a weapon, the Thai butcher folded guys on the international stage as well. From a long distance, Superlek would chop low, and then switch up top. Staying on a busy schedule, by the age of 20, he had amassed over 100 victories. Twice donning the prestigious Lumpini Championship title. It's worth mentioning that Superlek never rushed things, often allowing his opponents to take the lead, only to draw them into a trap. This composure enabled him to stay calm and present in intense 5-round battles against Thailand's best. In 2016, Superlek had several wars with multiple-time world champion Seksan, the executioner of the Thai boxing realm.
ใช้เหลี่ยมตัวช่วยครับและถีบเดือนกว่าโอ้โหดูกับสลับแล้วมี
Who's still sharpening his elbows after 300 fights.
really choosing.
Initially, the kicking machine backed up to the ropes, allowing the aggressive puncher to throw first. Following some routine low kicks, with active defense, Superlek reluctantly introduced his jab and won the WBC crown by decision. His lower-ranked foes are less fortunate. The same trademark Soken God elbow, the same devastating outcome.
He's a massive blood for Hansen.
The Thai fighter cut his adversary's eyelid.
Starting to get trouble here.
The contest was stopped by the doctor, resulting in the General's first TKO loss. Attracting talented athletes from Muay Thai and kickboxing,
Forward, changes stances in, lands!
the kicking machine couldn't pass up the opportunity to compete in both sports simultaneously. The main differences between Muay Thai and kickboxing were the small MMA gloves, the allowance of elbows, leg grabs, and active clinching.
His elbow's like a knife and staggers Jacob Smith. Another
In his first appearances, Superlek was surprisingly impatient.
Matches in the past.
Feeling the push kick,
Beautiful push kick landed by Superlek.
the opponent expected a repeat attack, but walked right into a textbook elbow. After putting down roots in the new promotion, at the end of 2020, he ventured into kickboxing.
Monster, who's
The Thai was quick on the trigger, generating heat off the back foot. Punished every mistake, and churned out kicks in bulk. Celebrating a unanimous victory. The promotion rewarded Superlek's performance with a crack at the championship belt held by the Moroccan slugger Ilyas Anahachi.
Oh, such a nice left high kick. Oh my goodness!
very wide stance. From Pitdown,
He's on rubber legs! He's on rubber legs!
Well, the kicking machine.
Plummeting the enemy's testosterone levels out of the gate.
Oh, Superlek turning back.
The kicking machine unleashed his destructive shins into action.
There's been no chance to wind. Cracks that. Head kick there from Superlek.
The champion was in reverse gear throughout the whole bout.
Kicking machine. Hasn't gotten into those double digits tonight. There's a double.
Trying to avoid any contact.
Beautiful tactical fight that's going on.
Hachi loops the left, jogs away.
However, the officials either confused the corners in the round cage or were afraid of angering Badr Hari. Whatever the case, the Moroccans somehow retained the title. Superlek realized that leaving it to the judges is risky and returned to his fundamentals, joining the Muay Thai Grand Prix. A former champion in 3 different organizations, Walter Gonçalves was quite a liver connoisseur. And had recently given Rodtang a tough go. Recognizing what he was up against,
Hand combination landed by Walter Gonçalves right there, but
the technical Brazilian was ready to counter the powerful kicks.
a lot of his stance changes.
Catch and counter perfectly legal under these
Different weapons. Look at him changing stances. And Superlek's having a hard time getting a read.
Let's see if Walter gets the shooter's game plan.
But was unprepared for the Thai's concealed weapon of choice.
You used to sing Muay Thai boxing. Oh!
In a duel of elbows, Superlek slightly moved his head offline.
You know, we talk about Superlek's right leg.
And after Gonçalves refused to acknowledge the knockdown,
You used to sing Muay Thai boxing. Oh! Stuck him in the
he quickly received an extra dose.
But he popped right back up and
Pulling the ace from his sleeve in the form of a battle-tested elbow,
popped right back up and his
Superlek secured the long-awaited finish.
He thanks you with a $50,000 bonus.
And in the match for the gold, faced an old rival, Panpayak. They had fought 6 times back in the day, with the kicking machine losing 4 of those by decision. A Lumpini champion, Panpayak had been recognized as Fighter of the Year in Thailand on 3 occasions, thanks to his annihilating head kicks. He hadn't lost his mojo after transitioning to 1, scoring a lightning-fast knockout.
Payak unofficially winning. Oh! Smack bang! Smack bang!
A right hook shut the man's lights out, and a bonus kick produced a picturesque fall.
What a knockout from Payak and Superlek.
In 2018, the 2 titans shared the ring for the 7th time under the Singaporean promotion's banner. In a cracking shin-to-shin shootout, Superlek improved his standing in their rivalry to 3-4.
Superlek!
2 years later, in July 2020, they were set to clash in the Grand Prix for the Bantamweight Championship, but both of them failed to make the contracted weight. Despite there being no title on the line, the audience had no reason to complain.
There it is.
Superlek was cautious of the cemetery high kick,
Edges forward. Fake the left hand. Went upstairs. Nice duck under there.
mixed up his punches with knees,
Man, these two know each other so well. I mean, they fought
and intercepted enemy strikes.
Good punch combination. Exclamation mark.
retaliation that came from Superlek.
Superlek goes downstairs.
Having cooled down, Panpayak tried his trusted combo,
Nicely done.
did some work on the retreat,
Beautiful.
and neutralized his opponent's crown move,
The rear leg roundhouse kick. Step through elbow. Crossing.
dodging the upward elbow that shortened many careers. He managed to sneak in his own in the clinch. In the second round, the kicking machine was bombarding all levels.
Guys,
High kicks.
Panpayak utilized a tie guard,
High check there from Pampayak.
Pampayak's doing a good job of checking a lot of these kids. These guys got legs of steel, so to them, not so much. To us, we're feeling it.
but some of the low kicks still reached the target.
Defense, except that's hard to block. That's
When I talk about the check, folks, for those
While Superlek avoided any incoming damage.
Pampayak's.
The chess match between two masters,
Payak. And offloads the distance.
as often happens, ended in a positional struggle.
The guard of Pampayak. That one got through.
Oh, and so did that.
Still, Superlek was a bit sharper.
Move the leg out. Good. Leans back like Fat Joe. Respond to the leg.
Earning the victory. A month later, he returned to kickboxing and finally put his hands to use.
Did a good job of just crossing distance over and over and over. They're changing.
This is the first time.
Claiming his first one championship strap.
He's unloading here on the fence. Where's this is hurt?
But what is next for Superlek Kitmukau? Is there somebody else on your radar? I know the flyweight Muay Thai world champion Rod Tang wants a shot at your belt. Well, what's next? What do you want?
ใครที่จะอยากมาชิงกับผมในรุ่นไฟเวทนี้ผมยินดีแล้วก็เตรียมพร้อมเสมอครับที่จะยกกับคนนั้น
While the fans were left dizzy and aching at the mere thought of Superlek versus Rodtang, a queue of kickboxing contenders lined up within the promotion. Leading the pack was Daniel Williams. The well-rounded Australian had been cracking opposition in MMA,
Williams at 28, you'd say, for many athletes in their peak.
Muay Thai, and kickboxing simultaneously. A big guy for the weight class, Superlek immediately established a comfortable distance. And, in addition to his classic mix of kicks,
The leg kicks coming from Superlek early on, because that is going to stop.
offered a right cross,
Yeah, Mini T is a WMC
along with knees.
ball war, just leaving marks every single time.
Throwing another combination. Like, he just doesn't get Daniel Williams trying to pepper his jab.
Man, the way he fires that knee.
Freely chaining weapons together,
Left side of the ribcage. That was a perfect example of that kick that Williams just threw there. He missed that kick.
he overloaded his enemy's defense.
Over somebody is
The challenger bravely got back up, only to autopilot into the dead end. Punishing the Australian's aggression with a knee, the Thai phenom sent him crashing down to the deck. The follow-up flurry scored a rare KO with punches for the kicking machine. Craving blood on the elbows again, Superlek returned to Muay Thai for an entertaining showdown versus the anime enthusiast Nabil Anand, who was riding a 7-fight win streak. Standing at 6 foot 3 inches tall at bantamweight, this slender man somehow retained dynamite in his bones. Effortlessly chinning opponents with knees.
Beautiful neck took there. Oh, big left hand. That clearly hurt here.
And performing praying mantis-like executions in the ring. Finding himself behind in exchanges.
Two-time WBC World Champion. Wins.
Superlek pressed on the gas.
And a couple jabs as well, Rich. Superlek trying to cut that in.
Rattled the dome. And started stuffing Anand with strikes.
Next, the leg kick. In the bill. And he crashes to the ground.
The kicking machine quickly realized that at such a reach disadvantage, his best bet was using basic boxing to damage the vulnerable midsection.
You can see Nabil just hurt from that body shot as well.
In the post-fight interview, Superlek called out the Muay Thai champion at 145 pounds, Jonathan Haggerty, giving the translator a chance to shine in the process. The kicking machine wasn't planning on idling, and just 3 weeks later, he stepped in on short notice to test a former world champion from Russia, Tagir Khalilov, who had dozens of Thai scalps to his name. In his promotional debut, the Russian went 5 rounds with Rodtang, smashing his gloves against the champion's concrete block.
Debut for Tagir Khalilov.
In the end, Sok Thai's lead leg was completely burned out.
He's still in it. He's not backing down. He's not going anywhere.
Left hook to the body. The tree has come down. He attacked that trunk.
Tawanchai is another blazing firestorm who is burning his opponents down to ashes with his fists and kicks of fury. And Jamal Yusupov has felt the heat firsthand. The Muay Thai star sparked the fight with a flurry of kicks before unleashing a scorching kick to the back of the Turk's thigh that melted a few ligaments. Yusupov's leg was torched beyond repair, and the referee had no option but to step in and stop the short and sweet massacre. Tawanchai's explosive KO echoes Arkaduis's merciless dismantling of Demorio Dennis. Both fighters started the bout by kicking the meat and bones out of each other.
Brit for the heavyweight title. Already you see Demorio Dennis trying to stay in the pocket.
As the bout progressed, Arkaduis began landing blows that sounded like New Year's fireworks.
Right away, you see Dennis block the guard, chop away, but straight right hand for Dennis.
By the 3rd minute, the towering Polish powerhouse unleashed a storm of fury on the fluffy fireball.
Nice low kick.
By round 2, Dennis was submerged beneath the tidal wave of Arkaduis's destruction.
Man right now. He's just a sitting target. Oh, and it goes down.
And moments later, he vanished into the depths.
Survived the round, but the future looks very, very bleak for the American. And that will do it. 3 knockdowns in a round, and the Polish high tower.
Next on the list is a titanic battle between Levi Richters and Tomas Mozny, where Levi came out of the gates like a man on fire, mixing punches and low kicks to dismantle Mozny right out of the gate.
30 fights, 6 KOs.
By the 2nd round, Mozny was a ship lost at sea, struggling to stay upright as he tasted the canvas once more.
Has a bad leg as Mozny does up. Down again, that should be a knockdown.
In the 3rd round, Richter sent his opponent spiraling again with sharp low kicks.
That one, but he made it to the end of the bell. And he's down again for the third time.
Mosny somehow managed to rise, but Richter's final axe strike left his legs feeling like dead weight.
Break, and that will do it. Knockdown number 4. It's over. The left leg completely destroyed by Levy.
If you think that was brutal, wait till you witness the cracking PFL encounter between Michael Lombardo and Kyron Bowen, whose reach advantage kept Lombardo at bay early.
Oh, there it is again, yeah.
Halfway through the first round, Lombardo charged in like a predator and dropped his foe.
The double jab and then the 2. Oh, low calf kick.
Before snapping Bowen's leg like a twig and reducing him to a chorus of anguished cries.
Oh, he goes forward again. He's grabbed. Oh, that's it. Low calf kicks for the stop.
The PFL is also home to light heavyweight legend Vadim Nemkov, who has been facing a streak of killers from the beginning, with his second Bellator victim being the towering ex-Bellator champ Liam McGreary, who got his bases chipped away early by the demolition expert.
Sambo. No surprise he's not throwing back on.
When McGreary tried to fire back in round 2, Nemkov rocked his brain cells with a loud right hand before taking him down to the mat.
Strategy.
Big right hand lands.
Huge right hands. McGreary can take a punch though.
McGreary managed to find his footing, but Nemkov continued to shake his foundations.
Another good round. Vicious kick.
To have the use of the mobility of his leg, he can't feel.
Until the Brit wobbled like a skyscraper hit by a quake and was brought down in a definitive collapse.
25-year-old's pretty impressive.
Right, that's it. Yeah.
They stopped the fight. Liam McGreary just could not take anymore.
We're wrapping up with one of the most devastating displays of leg kicks ever seen, courtesy of Daniel Guita, who launched a masterclass of brutality against Sergey Kartanov in 2009. From the opening bell, Guita honed in like a predator on its prey, launching skeeting low kicks and punishing fists. As the rounds wore on, the punishment rained down like a crushing hailstorm.
Brutalizing. Short more pepper about him now, the Russian. And Guita says, here's my hand.
Until Kartanov's bones were ground to dust.
Big outside leg kick, he turns his back and down he goes. Good night, Irene. We told you. No! Daniel Guita.
So, these were the most brutal leg kick knockouts in combat sports. Which KO was the hardest to watch? Share your thoughts below. If you're craving more hard-hitting action, subscribe to Boxing Mates for a steady stream of jaw-dropping knockouts. Thanks for watching.